In the year 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers arrived on the remote Scottish island of Eilean Moor: Thomas, James, and Donald. The sea was calm that morning, but the air felt wrong. Locals said the island had a strange pull, as if time itself moved slower there. For the first few days, everything was ordinary. Routine maintenance, meals shared by the fire, the rhythmic sound of waves against the rocks. But on the 4th night, a thick fog rolled in, heavier than any before. The light of the lanterns barely pierced through the mist. Thomas swore he saw shadows moving beyond the beam, shapes that shifted when you looked too long. The men tried to ignore it. They told themselves it was just exhaustion. But when the wind began whispering their names, even silence became unbearable. Days turned into weeks. The keepers sent their daily reports to the mainland, until one night their signal stopped. A passing ship reported that the lighthouse light was dark. When rescue boats finally reached Eilean Moor, the island was silent. No one greeted them. No smoke from the chimney, no movement at all. Inside the lighthouse, everything was in perfect order. Meals half eaten on the table, chairs pulled out as if the men had just stood up and never returned. The clock had stopped at midnight. One set of oilskins was missing, but the other 2 hung neatly by the door. On the logbook, the last entry read, "Severe storm approaching. Sea like a living thing. God help us." But there had been no storm that night. The skies were clear and the sea calm. Weeks later, the replacement keepers arrived. They were warned not to ask questions, just to do their job and keep the light burning. But on their first night, they heard it too, the faint sound of footsteps on the stairs above them, though no one was there. The wind carried voices, whispering names that weren't theirs. And sometimes, in the reflection of the lantern glass, they swore they could see 3 silhouettes, standing where the last keepers once were. To this day, no one knows what happened on Eilean Moor. Some say it was madness. Some say it was the sea that took them. But locals still tell the story of the light that never returned, and the keepers who were never found.